People ask me all the time, oh, Clark, how do you do it? How do you keep your faith? In the music business, in the secular music industry, and the pop industry, how do you keep your faith? New York and LA and all these different places, and you're around everybody and you're traveling all the time, and how do you keep your faith? And I got to tell you why it's a little frustrating for me is because the Christian faith is not a feeble faith. You understand? If I was here at Lee, where we had chapel every Tuesday and Thursday, and then Convocation every semester, and we had these incredible speakers, and I was in campus choir traveling, or singers or anything like that, and my culture, everything around me was just very Christian, and then I would go to LA, and then I just lose my faith, I would question if I had a faith at all, or if I just had a habit. The Christian faith is not a cultural norm. The Christian faith is not something that you just get around you as an atmosphere, and that's not it. That's not the faith. The Christian faith is the faith that people said, do you love Jesus? And they say yes, knowing they're about to die, and they say yes anyway. The Christian faith is when you're all alone, this little light of mine, I'm a shine. Like, that's the Christian faith. I'm telling you, when those things are offered to me in front of my face, I don't really want them, because I've tasted and seen the goodness of the real thing. I've met people with hundreds of millions of dollars, and all they know for happiness is money. Money is the key to happiness, is the key. And everything that we're attracted to, whether it's money, whether it's the opposite sex in an unhealthy way, whether it's social status, it's the world trying to latch on to an attribute of God. And people think that money is happiness because God is our provider, and they're searching for that. I'm telling you, I've seen it all. I promise you. Listen to me here. Nothing, none of that, nothing touches the presence of God when you're in your room by yourself. Period. Or when you're with the community of people. Nothing touches it. I'm telling you. Because God fulfills all those needs for provision, for acceptance, for all of the things that we search for and other things. God fulfills all of them, and He fills them completely. He fills everything in every way. He is our all in all. And every time we search for something outside of Him, we go for the counterfeit. And people say, like, oh yeah, Clark, of course you can talk about the goodness of God. Look at you, like you're traveling the world doing music, like getting paid to do music full time. And you're absolutely right. I am so grateful, so blessed, so fortunate to be able to do that. But let me be clear, the goodness of God, the fire that is in my soul, is not dependent on gifts that God has given me on earth, but of gifts that He's already prepared for me in heaven. The fire that is in my soul is not dependent on the spotlight that He recently put me in, but because of the darkness He took me from. The fire that is in my soul is not dependent on what people say about me, and people like me and say I'm cool. It's because of the words that were spoken before the foundation of the earth about me. That is the fire that I'm talking about.